What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and my review of the NFL Blitz Legends cabinet from Arcade1up. Now, I know this review has been a long time coming, and the amount of controversy surrounding this cabinet continues to grow day by day, but I needed to spend as much time as I could with the cabinet. I wanted to give Arcade1up a little bit of time to get that online experience rolled out. Did it happen? Was it satisfying? And how do I feel about the cabinet overall? In general, well, that's why you're here, and let me answer all those questions right now. And let's kick off the review like we always do by taking a look at the box, which is in really good shape because this was picked up early from a local Walmart and not delivered to my home. Now, there are a few firsts for Arcade1up that are highlighted on the outside of this box, including the 49-way joystick, a slanted 4-player control deck. Those are usually flat. But one thing that's omitted is any mention of the third included game, which is NFL Blitz 99. Now, there's really nothing new here in terms of construction, so go ahead and add that wood glue to all your riser fasteners and then Loctite for all your side panel fasteners, and this thing will stay together for a long time. You can see the layout is very similar, almost identical to the Mortal Kombat 30th. That midway shape is obviously here, and I gotta say, it remains my favorite. Now let's take a closer look at that custom 49-way joystick developed by Arcade1up, very specific for this application. And unfortunately, if you're missing the clicky sounds of a Sanwa, replacing this with one is just not going to be possible. Now with this cabinet, Arcade1up has decided to go with a different style of AC adapter, which is not that big of a deal for most people, but for those that have a custom setup like I do, it will affect some of the spacing that you have between your cabinets. The side art for this cabinet is controversial, one because it's not arcade accurate, and two because there's this weird grainy filter that's been applied to all the players that when viewed up close makes it difficult to distinguish who the player is. But when you step back a few feet, it's not that bad. And when it comes to marquees, Arcade1up continues to take one step forward and then 2 steps back. For those of you that are thinking that the design of Mortal Kombat would imply a great marquee, that's just not the case here. This one is incredibly washed out, more similar to that 3rd generation style. So for now, Mortal Kombat is still the gold standard. Now on this cabinet, the live button functions more akin to the Pac-Mania legacy than the Mortal Kombat legacy. Holding down the live while you're in gameplay does not kick you back to the main menu. To get there, you're going to have to hold down the start button, similar to previous generations. But when you are in the main menu, the live button will bring up all of your network settings, and everything here feels very similar to the Mortal Kombat 30th cabinet, all of your options. And you can see that we are running the current firmware version, but unfortunately, still no online lobbies. When are they going to be here? No one really knows. Now the games that are going to be included are NFL Blitz, NFL Blitz 99, and NFL Blitz 2000 Gold Edition. Once again, these are the Legends versions, Arcade1up's versions of the game, not the original arcade ROMs. And as you can see, the settings per game are pretty limited. So let's go ahead and check out the intros to all 3 games so you can see what that looks like.
Are you ready for NFL Blitz? Today's matchup, the Dallas Cowboys take on the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome to NFL on the Green Bay Packers. NFL Blitz 2000.
Now, does the game feel fast or slow? Well, that's going to be subjective based on who's playing the game. So I thought a great way to illustrate that would be a side-by-side comparison between Arcade1up's NFL Blitz 2000 Gold and the NFL Blitz 2000 on the Dreamcast.
Today's contest, the Dallas Cowboys take on the Chicago Bears. This one is underway. Oh, he just ate him for lunch. Ball at the 40.
Alright, so at the end of the day, I think what this really boils down to is arcade authenticity versus artistic, creative license that was taken with the game. We do not have the original ROMs. We have a lot of things that were changed. A lot of things were taken away. Some of the late hits were gone. Some of the original roster, the players on those rosters, do not exist. And when you take something away, you have to add something back. That was going to be in the form of an HD remake, a game that runs faster and smoother, and an online experience. Right now, we do not have that online experience. So, do I recommend you buying this right now for the price of $5.99? Unfortunately, I cannot recommend this cabinet at that price point the way it sits right now. Now, when the online experience comes into play, when it becomes an actual factor, if it lives up to the hype, I still don't think this cabinet is worth $5.99. Just not there. I just can't get there. So definitely wait for this thing to go on sale, which you know all Arcade1up cabinets go on sale. This is not a pre-order situation. This is not a situation where you need to pay full price. And bear in mind, the NFL season for the year 2022 just started. You got several months before it's over, and I think before the Super Bowl in February, you're going to see this cabinet marked down pretty significantly. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.